Good, it's working. Hi, everybody. It's Chicha. And I'm sure that there are a bunch of people who now feel an overwhelming sense of dread every time I do a video. And you honestly have good cause to be worried because I guess I was given the impression that since November of 2011, I've changed a lot. Which is probably true. Actually, it's very true. People change in a year and a half. Well, a year and 5 months. And, uh, that's just what happens. And it's nobody's fault. That's just how it is. But, what is admittedly somebody's fault is the fact that, I'm leaving. I'm done with DFD. There are a lot of reasons that I am so fucking done with DFD, but I'll just rattle off the ones that are probably interesting to you. Let's see. Okay, number one. Every time it seems that I say anything at all, it gets misconstrued into something insulting or mean or cruel or just me trying to break everybody's fragile fucking self-esteem, and that's not true. If I wanted to break your self-esteem, I'd do it. You know? And I'm not sorry for anything I've said in the past month. I'm not. In the chat, on the dash, any of it. I'm not sorry. I've said that I was sorry for the way I've said it. I've said I'm sorry for the way I articulate my feelings. But otherwise, no, I'm not fucking sorry. I'm not. Um, I'm tired of the fact that people can't just come to me and say, hey, Chicha, I think you're being a bitch. And just, nod on and on, just being straight with me. Or being like, hey, I don't like how you handle things. Everything has to go on behind my back. And that makes me really mad because there are some people in DFD who I honestly thought were my friends who are apparently upset with me, but despite the fact that I thought we were friends, apparently we're not friends enough for people to come say things to me directly. So that's a big reason I'm leaving. Number two is I think everybody has found that where Ariel and Jack go, I go. And Ariel should have already posted her I'm leaving DFD post, and Jack already left. Plain and simple. No fingers were pointed on her part, but because she's a more decent person than I am. So wherever Ariel and Jack go, I go, and that's just that. People have said, oh, um, people have made comments about the fact that me and Ariel are close and that somehow that gives me some sort of privilege. But when you think about it honestly, it's very clear to everybody that there is one mod who really just doesn't like me and doesn't like dealing with me. And since there's only two mods, it would have to be Peter Mod. Peter Mod doesn't seem to think that what I have to say and how I say it is very good, and that's her right. She has a right to feel that way. But she doesn't have a right to go around and not talk to me directly about things. She doesn't have a right to sit there and think that I'm talking shit on her when obviously I'm not. It's really easy to go up to somebody and say, hey, are you talking about me? And then that person can say, oh, no, I'm not. And then you can say, oh, okay, I'm sorry, that sucks. I'm sorry I thought that. But apparently that's not how things work here. And the only reason that I've found out that people are talking about me and not confronting me directly is because I will literally go in the Skype chat and see people complaining about me, even if they don't say my name. It's made quite clear that they are talking, in fact, about me. I don't appreciate it. I don't talk about people behind their backs. I say everything quite straightforward. If I have a problem with somebody, I say it. And that seems to be the problem that most people have with me, is the fact that I'm completely honest. And apparently, I feel like, you know, they tell you that honesty is the best policy, but as soon as you say something honest, everybody gets mad at you. I'm So that's just that. Okay? The third reason is because um there is no camaraderie in DFD anymore. Yes, there is camaraderie in certain cliques, which I'm not complaining about cliques. I have my own cliques. That's stupid to complain about. But what I'm saying is that as a group whole, there's no camaraderie. There's no one standing up for each other. Nobody has each other's backs except for a select few. And that's bullcrap. This is a group. We're all supposed to be friends. And I feel like I am back in high school again. I am 20 fucking years old. I have been out of high school for going on 3 years now. I don't want to deal with this. I don't. If I wanted to deal with high school, I would, you know, have flunked and stayed in high school. But I didn't. And I worked my balls off to get out of high school. And if my hobby is where I'm going to have to deal with high school bullshit again, then, you know, I don't want to deal with it. I told Jackie Boy Sparrow, just the other day, that part of me wanted to deactivate every account I have on Tumblr and stop role playing altogether. That's fucking pathetic that people have made me feel that way. I'm serious. That's fucking pathetic. And I know that there are other people who feel the same way. They feel like it's not fun anymore because of all the drama bullshit. Another reason that I'm leaving is because I've outgrown DFD. I had a very nice post that stated that my only reason for leaving DFD was because I had outgrown the writing style and the people, well, how people deal with things, not the people themselves. There are a lot of people here that I really do love. But Chicha's been completely stunted. And part of the problem is that I interact with the same people over and over again, and a lot of people are like, well, you don't have to interact with the same people over and over again. But it just seems like every time I get going, a thread gets lost, and then the person will reply. It's not their fault, but it's been so long, I have no muse for the thread. And that's nobody's fault but my own. But I feel like I need to find somewhere where I will have a steady stream of partners and people to roleplay with, instead of this, we'll do like 20, 25, 30 posts in a day and then nothing at all. It makes it really difficult for me. Grace, Jackie, and Lucy and that did not point fingers when she left. And honestly, I don't know what Ariel did when she did her post. But I am going to point fingers when I leave. Peter Mod, this is directly towards you. You have made me feel like nothing but shit for the past 2 months. I'm serious with you. And I know I am the type of person that says, you know, your feelings are your feelings, my feelings are mine. You know, if you want to take it that way, that's fine. Well, I took it that way, and that is my choice, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to sit here and put up with it anymore. It's bullcrap. And I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I said this in the Skype chat, and in case people who weren't in the Skype chat would like to know exactly what I said that you needed to grow up. You needed to get your shit together, and you need to find a way to either compromise or cope with being a moderator without anybody helping you. Because you are the type of person that feels that she needs to be in charge of everything. And, you know, sometimes that works. There are times in this world that really is just the best way to go about leading people. But in a roleplay group, and especially a roleplay group like DFD, that just doesn't work. And you also need to realize that no rules is just a recipe for anarchy. And that you have on your hands right now. You have total and utter anarchy. And you are losing the one person who could help you, and that is Ariel, because she doesn't want to put up with it anymore. Because no one is listening to her. Like, I get really upset whenever there are members who like, well, nobody listens to us. Nobody listens to us. Nobody listens to the other mod either. Nobody listens to Ariel. Nobody. Nobody at all. And that's mostly directed towards you, Peter. You don't listen to her. You brush her off. You brush everybody off. And I don't care if you're going to say, well, I don't mean to, and I don't mean it like that. It doesn't matter if you mean it or not. It's what you do. And that's it. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of crap for this. I got a lot of crap last time. And that's cool. That's honestly fine. Whoever wants to send me nasty messages, go for it. Because I'm at the point where I'm sick of it. I don't need to deal with you. I don't need to deal with your bull crap. I don't need to deal with hate for being the only person with enough balls to stand up and say something. I mean, if that's how it's going to be, that's kind of how it's going to be. So, to most of the rest of the group, I really honestly do wish you the best of luck. I hope DFD changes and fixes itself, and I feel like a couple people feel like that can happen if I'm gone, and or if Ariel's gone. And you know what? Part of me hopes that you're really right. And then you know what? A really evil part of me hopes that you guys all crash and burn. That's terrible for me to say, but I would like you guys to see the fact that using certain people as a scapegoat for all the problems is not how life works. It's not how it works. And it's not going to help you at all. So I really do hope that all the role players here, I hope you guys do well and continue with your characters and are happy and have lots of sparkly, shiny, happy fits of role playing. That would be awesome for you guys. But that's this group. I really think that this group either needs to change drastically or it needs to go. But since I have no power, and because there are a lot of people who really do love DFD, and I'm jaded now, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. So I wish you guys all the best. I hope that things work out. Good luck to you, Peter, with your new lone mod ship. Hope you find a good moderator to help you out there. I still honestly think you need a third moderator, even if Ariel's not there, but that's it's up to you. And this is Chicha, signing off.